Yet if we don't went from boycotting and banning the N-word to greeting each other with the same racial slur, quick to kill your brother on Monday, but on Tuesday, Black Lives Matter, some of y'all got some nerve. But to be honest, I don't point my finger at any of y'all, I point my finger at the system. Systematically changing the mind of the youth because the older too stuck in their ways, so we'll attack the young and underprivileged. And if we teach them that snitching is wrong and killing each other is all right, then imagine what they'll teach their infants. This is more than a brilliant plan, but this race will surely be diminished. After all, they are the future. And when it comes to the future, there's no time like the present to ensure that they'll never be as strong as their past. You see, a structure house consists of two parents, but to make sure that they don't fully develop mentally, we'll just take away their dads. This will teach young black women false independence, that men are only good for making babies, but when it comes to taking care of a family, they do not need a helping hand. And truth is, though mothers are great teachers, they cannot teach young boys how to become grown men. They'll then turn to the streets, looking to other men that were once in their shoes and didn't have their own father to teach. Probably never even heard the man speak. These chains can be broken if we separate ourselves from obsolete and unite as one. But truth be told, I wouldn't be surprised if that day were never to come. And it's kind of sad. Thinking of our ancestors being beaten with whips that ate through the flesh, or being hung by the neck with a rope to their death, and for what? To ensure that you and I can do something as simple as sit in front of a bus, and still as a people we continue to fail. Hell, Harriet Tubman risked her life after escaping the freedom just to ensure that her brothers and sisters could enjoy it as well. And Minister Martin and Malcolm X were shot down to their last breath just to ensure that their people would never settle for less. And yet, we continue to find stress in modern day BS that is of little importance. Black men constantly killed by police, but young black men could give a damn as long as they make it in time to buy a raffle ticket and stand in line hoping they're the ones picked to get the new unreleased Jordans. Bring up drugs in a conversation and they'll never stop talking, but place a book in front of their eyes and they'll soon begin snoring. See, I'm not trying to put down my people by feeding their eardrums with the voice of my internal supplications. But if books and words were made of air, over 50% of our population would die simply from suffocation. And I'm just here to save them all from drowning and resuscitate them back to life. You see, if we would stick together, we could strengthen our race as a whole instead of separate individuals. And our acts would stop these ongoing cycles of modern day slavery from becoming residual. In fact, we will become so powerful in everything that we lack that powerful white men will have to pack while we sit back and relax with hands clasped, because this world is ours. And there's way more to it than gaining money, earning respect, and gaining power. For all these things placed in the wrong hands can simply devour. Right now, I am here to build. And after recapping what happened in our past and what's going on in our present, I can only hope that they can begin to know how we feel. Yet through all the pain, our hearts still can't come to terms with hate. And I just hope that the feeling is mutual. And though looking down the road of our past is bumpy, rough, and ugly, I hope and pray that it doesn't stop you all from seeing just how much black is beautiful. All right.
Keep your hands going for